Let's get into an iconic scene that I don't think is touched on enough from Attack on Titan from Onyo Capone.
Why is your skin so dark, Onyon Capone?
Because our creator thought that things would be more interesting if the world were occupied by many kinds of people. I'd say that applies to you subjects of Ymir as well. We exist because we were wanted.
Wait, we were created? By who?
By the one who gave power to your founder Ymir. It was God.
But with this scene, it just showed that the Lord made us in such unique ways. And I think that's important for us to really dive into and break down, because our uniqueness and our differences are actually what make us beautiful and actually bring us together as one human race. And nowadays you get brownie points for being like other people, but I just want to encourage you all to stand out. It's okay to not fall in between the lines of what others have for you. So if everyone in society thinks this way, that doesn't mean that you have to think that way. So we tend to forget this, that we are wonderfully made and there's no mistake about any of us.
Christ's love isn't like everybody else's love. It's not like the world's love. The world's love loves you when you do things right or when you do things with them. But as soon as you make a mistake, they take that love away. But what I've experienced with the love of Christ is that it loves first. It loves through wrongdoing. It loves when you shouldn't be loved anymore. It's unconditional. And that's the love that I believe is going to change the world and has changed me.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Micaiah. I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black.
Sasha here. Excuse me? Supermodels do not fly business class. Now, I'm not going to demand a private jet, but I think Jag could at least spring for first class.
And today I am bringing you all another video diving into an iconic scene from Attack on Titan that I don't believe is touched on enough. I think this scene was very impactful and I would like to dissect it. But before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more of me. And if you're new, hey, if you're a returner, I really truly appreciate the love. I don't take it for granted for you all clicking on this video, so I thank you. And for all who are new, you should know I do an array of topics. I'm extremely diverse. I love more nerdy content, I love more nostalgic content, and I love more conscious topics with more depth, and I dibble and dabble within vlogs. So if you fall within any of those categories, then I'm your girl. Hit that subscribe button. And if you get the chance, please check out my social media platforms down within the description box where I display my passion for fashion. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Moment in which Onyo Capone discusses his complexion and the notion that God creates us all uniquely in Attack on Titan resonated profoundly, as it represented one of the most humane and gentle instances in a series, frequently overshadowed by conflict, treachery, and hopelessness. And I just want to apologize in advance. I went to a concert and lost my voice. Until that moment, a significant portion of Attack on Titan centered around themes of conflict, oppression, and survival. Onyo Capone's remark redirected the emphasis towards diversity as an intentional divine creation. In a narrative that frequently dehumanized the other, quote-unquote, he reinterpreted difference as a form of beauty rather than a source of threat. Onyo Capone, as a unique black character in anime and the sole representative in Attack on Titan, distinctly set himself apart. His assertion that God created individuals in various colors and forms intensified the impact of that statement. It transcended the realm of AOT, resonating with the real-life experiences of Black individuals and other marginalized communities, particularly in environments where they find themselves as the quote-unquote the only one. Citing God in Attack on Titan is infrequent, and when Onyo Capone made such a reference, it was not concerning control. It focused on love and intention. He explicitly connected human differences to a greater purpose, providing hope and a sense of belonging in a narrative where much of humanity is fracturing. It served as a subtle affirmation that we are intended to coexist. At that moment, Onyo Capone was not engaged in strategizing or combat. He was expressing his truth. He did not hesitate to discuss the Blackness or his faith. In a narrative populated by characters concealing aspects of their identities for the sake of survival, Such transparency appeared both disarming and authentic. AOT frequently advances with great intensity. However, that particular scene decelerated the tempo, allowing us to experience emotions rather than merely respond. It served as a reminder to the audience of the stakes that extend beyond the conflict, the vibrancy of life, culture, and personal identity. It provided a brief insight into the tranquil world for which the characters are battling. The scene held significant impact as it transcended mere exposition. It served as a declaration of identity, faith, and unity within a narrative preoccupied with division. Onyo Capone reminded both the characters and the viewers that this is not difference that poses a threat, but rather fear and hatred. Onyo Capone's role in AOT may appear minor when compared to the primary characters, yet his presence was both iconic and essential for various complex reasons, narratively and thematically. He represented the notion that the realm beyond the walls was not solely inhabited by titans. It was varied, intricate, and human. His heritage, inspired by African culture, visually and culturally disrupted the uniform of the cast's Eurocentric designs. His character underscored Attack on Titan's overarching theme in the later episodes. The true enemy is ideology rather than an entire population. For numerous fans, Onyo Capone represented the inaugural black character in AOT and one of the rare figures in mainstream anime who is depicted with dignity, competence, and ethical integrity. He was neither a stereotype nor a source of comic relief. His design was treated with respect, and his role was significant in the storyline. Onyo Capone's very existence reinforced Attack on Titan's late-game moral core. Not all outsiders are enemies. Not all insiders are friends. Oppression is a global problem, not just a Titan one. He represented collaboration, served as a voice for marginalized communities, and stood as a living counter-argument to the show's initial isolationist perspective. His abilities preserved lives, his integrity fostered trust, and his existence served as a reminder to the audience of the larger world involved.
Now, when I first seen this scene, I enjoyed it, but I think I kind of brushed past it a little bit. Maybe about a year ago, I was just flipping through TikTok, and I just kept looping this scene. And I'm gonna go back and binge watch Attack on Titan because I think it's a great series. It got a little slow in the middle to me, but it ended off completely strong. So I'm gonna go back and watch it again because I only watched it once. But this specific scene was so impactful because it's speaking on how the Lord has truly made all of us in different ways, and that's what makes us unique and beautiful. This was great to see within an anime. For all who are new, you should know I love anime. I've been watching anime since I was like 5 or 6. So seeing this type of scene and the way he handled it with poise and calmness, and just to give color, as we know, they were separated from the world. So that's why she asked, why is your skin so dark? If somebody was to ask that now, it would be kind of confusing. However, it makes more sense and there's more context to that. But with this scene, it just really just showed that the Lord made us in such unique ways. And I think that's important for us to really dive into and break down, because our uniqueness and our differences are actually what make us beautiful and actually bring us together as one human race, because we've all been created by God. And he's made us all in unique ways, so there's like no mistake about us. And it's important for us to always center back and remember that, because we all are truly unique. Your DNA is different from mine. Even two twins, their DNA is set up differently. You know, they look the same, but everything internally is a lot different. So we're all unique, regardless if we understand that or if we see that. So I just want to send this as a reminder that you are made in such a unique way, and your differences, regardless of your complexion, regardless of your race, regardless of your financial standing, you're still beautiful. And nowadays you get brownie points for being like other people, but I just want to encourage you all to stand out. It's okay to not fall in between the lines of what others have for you. So if everyone in society thinks this way, that doesn't mean that you have to think that way. And I just want us to get back to just having individuality, because we've been made for such a special purpose, and the Lord didn't make any mistake about any one of us. So with our uniqueness, that's what makes us different. So why would we want to think and sound the same and talk the same and look the same like everybody else? It's really twisted. That's why we have to refocus when we get on social media and make sure that am I doing this because everyone else is doing this, or am I doing this because I want to do it? Because within this world of social media, it's so easy to conform and also do what other people do. But just because everybody's wearing that skirt doesn't mean I have to wear that skirt. Just because everyone's buying that toy doesn't mean I have to buy that toy. Just because everyone likes Labubu's don't mean I need to like Labubu's. I think it's so easy for us to keep seeing something. Like, I know that at first I got caught up in that, like in my high school years, and I would see something, I'm like, oh, I don't like it. Or I would hear a song and it's like, I don't like it. And then I keep hearing it and keep hearing it and keep hearing it. It's always in my face. I'm always seeing it. Maybe I like that. But at the end of the day, I really don't like that. I keep seeing it. It keeps being in my face. I see others with it, so now I want it. So just refocusing. Do I like that? Is that why I'm getting it? Do I like this hobby or whatever? Is that why I'm doing it? Do I like this matcha, or am I just doing it because other people like it? So just like refocusing and making sure that we're walking our own path and not walking down someone else's path. Thank you all for watching. Please leave your thoughts and perspectives down within the comment section, whether you agree, whether you disagree. I thought this was a very impactful scene that caused us to dissect, honestly, a lot. But I wanted to tackle those few points and allow this to be encouragement and motivation to someone that may need to hear this, even if that's one person. So yes, I thank you all for watching so much. And I want you all to remember, like I keep stressing throughout this video, that you are loved by the God who created the universe. He made you for such a special purpose. There is no mistake about you. Not one mistake, okay? So I thank you so much. And once again, just to make this clear, if you have any agreements, disagreements, that is A-okay. I love our differences, but let's be respectful down within the comment section. So I thank you all, and I'll check you all out in the next video. Stay blessed, everyone.